So guys, I'm back again with Mary. I've finished her and I've oiled it up. I'll give you a better shot of that. And I've also oiled up the Joseph. Now I'm going to ask you, would you like me to do more of these? Finishing the ox and the ass or donkey. I've still got to rescale that ass. Reminds me of Kim Kardashian. She keeps rescaling her ass, doesn't she? But I've got to rescale that and cut it and do a blank and cut it out. But if you'd like to see more of these, let me know in comments and I'll keep filming them and keep doing them until I have the complete set. I've got the baby Jesus to do, but that's very small. I might have to work out a way to do that. But anyway, I'll get on with it. Thank you for your likes, shares, all the subscribers and all your comments. I love the comments. That's what makes it worthwhile. Nice to be nice. So I had a little break. So what I've got to do now is get all this saw chatter away from here. I'll try and define face. As I say, how much detail is another thing. I did do a little bit more work on Joseph's face and smartened it up a bit. It is a little bit more handsome now. Before it was a little bit extreme. And as I say, I've got to get these saw marks off of this edge. Smooth it out. It's just very delicate little cuts. Looks better. Again with this, because it's so small, I have to be really careful about direction at grain, because grain on this is obviously running up and down. But if I'm cutting that way, I'm digging into grain, so it could risk popping that piece off. So this has to be cut downwards. And you've got to remember, I am no expert. So try again, it might be a bit better. You can see my knife hand rather than my fat fist. I'm just going to pull this bit back here a little. And then try and just smooth out bad bits off the face. I will say this basswood is a lot nicer to cut. When you're doing a cut that's a curve that's going across and round grain, the pine I was using were really draggy, it'd catch. So you couldn't get a nice curve and it'd catch, and then you'd put more pressure on and the knife would want to shoot away. So I've got to say I'm really impressed that I found this wood. It's making my life so much easier and much more of a pleasure to do, to be honest, when you're trying to catch some stuff. Oh, sorry. Talking away and I'm not looking at what I'm doing. Although if I'm looking at the camera and not looking at the piece, what I'm doing, then I'll probably lose a few points of blood. Again, I know this is not interesting to everyone, so it's fair enough, but it's something to do. It's my channel, so I put it on. And I know some people do like this sort of stuff, so I appreciate anybody who watches and comments. Especially other carvers. Tell me what you think if you're watching. I it is. If you can see, I'm just smoothing all this off around face, just to try and bring it through. I don't know how much detail I'll get onto that because it is so small to do. Well, I'll not get much detail on it, but you get an idea. Because this little line here is supposed to be undersided nose, yeah? It's supposed to be undersided nose from the pattern as I cut it out. I might do another set, but bigger, but not this year. And unfortunately for this set, I've only got Mary Joseph. I've got a star, I've got an ass and an ox, but no kings and no shepherds. I mentioned it to my wife and she went, "What about the kings and the shepherds?" I haven't got pattern, have I? So I might have to try and draw some and add to it. And we'll see. So in my version of Nativity, Mary was a homely girl. She had a heart of gold. Struggling to get in there with that. It's a little bit better. I can take this hood back a little bit and tidy it up, but I can't really get any detail on her face. I've got to clean all this out, all around here. It's all got to be nice and clean. Especially if I oil it. I might be able to do some sanding in there. I've got some little bits of sandpaper which I'm going to be able to sort of slot in and clean up inside these areas. Yeah, I've got to put the fold on there and keep doing some more work on it. I'll come back to you periodically rather than film it as I do it, and then if anybody has got any questions you can always pop them in the comments, can't you? I'll just show you how I'm doing this fold. Now I might have to go a little bit deeper, but again I can always take more off, and all I'm doing is going in and flipping a bit of wood off to make it look like, well, to bring that proud. Probably won't see it much until it's got some stain on it, but it just gives the impression that it's got a folded back, yeah. And I'll probably put some creases in. I've put a little bit of work around the legs here, so it looks like the knees are bent. And I've thinned that down a little bit. I might do a little bit more on that side. Well, yeah, on that side it needs a bit more off it. And then I'll have to sand it. Try and put a little bit of detail on hands, split them, and maybe just put the impression of a couple of fingers, the little fingers, yeah. And then it's just about sanding, cleaning all these little bits up under here as much as I can. And in here, if I can. Difficult to get the fluffies out of there. So guys, that's where I am so far. I'm not going any further on carving side. What I'm going to try and, well, what I'm going to do now, I've got to make his staff and drill through, and then I'm going to put some oil on him and see what they look like oiled up, because whatever shows up then after oil I can probably do tidy up, you know. But then I've just got the, well, I've got the crib and Jesus to make, and I have a pattern for the ass and the ox. So remember, an ox is not just for Christmas. You can have a steak every day of the year if you've got a full ox. So I've got to drill this through. Now I'm going to come through here and down here. This is a 2.5mm, and then I'm going to follow it through with a 4, hopefully, and not destroy it. I'm not going to film it. I've got to get into a position where I can get this at right angle so I don't end up messing it up. I'm not going to go through with a 4. It's a little bit big. That's quite thin, but I'm sure I'll get around it, even if it means making a thicker stick and then putting it in from top and from bottom, if you know what I mean. Be 2 separate pieces. But I'll try and do one that'll fit into that, and just to see how that works out. But I'm going to put some oil on him now. There'll still be some more, might be some more work on it before I do. I'll show you what they look like when they're oiled up. Well, I'll oil them up for you on film. So, linseed oil. See how they look. Because by doing this, I'll put the top off. By doing this, it'll show everything. The good, the bad and the ugly. So it'll show me if I've got some more sanding to do, which I'm sure I will have. Some sorted lights out up here. In here. Really need to get that done. And what I'll do, I'll take these back into the man cave, let them dry out, and then have a look at them again, and then look at them, find out any bits that need work on them, and obviously I'll give them a couple of more coats. I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out at me that's terrible on it anyway, which is always good news. I've got to say, I'm made up with this wood. So nice to carve compared to the pine I was using before.